It was the most challenging album for us so far. That's what I think. You know, for me, it was discovering a whole new genre of music. I had heard most of the tunes, knew most of the names of the artists, but over in Europe, it's not the same like you guys know Motown here in the United States. Above that, I was always either into heavy metal or pure classical music. But I have to admit, I really grew to like the sound of Motown.
Like heavy metal, like kind of thing, like still loving you. No,
I love that one.
Well, in my case, I was a big fan of. I was a heavy fan of Motown. In fact, I love Motown. Seriously, like incredible artist. I'm still stuck there. Like singers back in the days were incredible, and the songs. I forget about it. Incredible. I used to listen to the Jackson 5. Marvin Gaye. Getting a little exciting now. The Supremes. Hey, what about you, Steven?
Well, my parents are big fans.
I hate him.
I gotta say, I've listened to the album and it sounds incredible. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. Hey, can I ask you a question, Steve?
Yeah, go ahead.
How did you first hear of Il Divo?
Well, actually, I remember the exact moment. So it was many, many years ago.
Here we go again.
And I was quite young. And, okay, so I was hanging out with some friends in the classical CD section of Barnes & Noble, which tells you what my idea of fun is. And I remember seeing your debut album on the shelf. So at the time, I don't know if you all remember, but there were these headphones that were attached to the display where you could kind of like listen to samples of the music. You might get like 30 seconds or 1 minute or something like that. So anyway, I put on the headphones and I listened to a little bit of the album and I thought it sounded amazing.
Wow. That's a good story, but hey, the headphones. They had cables?
Yes, yeah. There was no Bluetooth back then.
Okay. You're reassuring me.
I was just starting out as a singer, so, and you know, as a baritone, naturally I was immediately attracted to Carlos's voice. You know, the top was like so powerful and virile, and then the bottom was so tender and sexy and beautiful. So I was blown away by the album. Now, fast forward a few years, and I actually got to see you all perform live on your Greatest Hits tour, and I went backstage and I got to meet you all, and you were all super nice. And to be honest, I was a little bit starstruck.
Well, thank you very much.
By Carlos.
Of course.
Just kidding.
Yourself kidding.
Well, now you are in the Greatest Hits tour, and it is a pleasure to have you here, Steven.
Thank you. The pressure is all mine.
Pressure.